Today, the most urgent challenge that we face is COVID-19. And so the department has stepped up to save American lives through vaccination. We've also been moving out quickly to vaccinate the force and our broader DoD family. In more than 644,000 fully vaccinated civilians, contractors, and beneficiaries at home and overseas. Yes, sir, when it more. Yes, sir, when it more. Yes, sir, when it more. We're also working on the global challenge of controlling this pandemic once and for all. In that regard, I should say just a word about the crisis facing our friends in India. We're moving urgently to support India's frontline healthcare workers.
And perhaps most importantly for U.S. national security, the Taliban has never renounced al-Qaeda or broke its affiliation with them. We, the United States, adhered to every condition. During this process, the views of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, all of us, the CENTCOM Commander, General McKenzie, the U.S. 4A Commander, General Miller, and myself were all given serious consideration by the administration. It is clear, it is obvious, the war in Afghanistan did not end on the terms we wanted, with the Taliban now in power in Kabul. Thank you, Chairman. And if I could, I know that there's some issues in the media that are of deep concern to many members on the committee.
Our thoughts and prayers continue to go out to the families and to the teammates that we have lost. Solidly with us. Solidly with us. Solidly with us.
But we must recognize that Iraq may not stop using force to advance its ambitions. Iraq has massed an enormous war machine on the Saudi border. General Simone and the Times. General Simone and the Times. General Simone and the Times. I think things are moving in the right direction, and we're pleased so far with the solidarity, cohesiveness of the economic actions that have been taken.
The theory may sound hard to believe, but it's creating quite a stir in Washington. CNN's John Holloman reports.
And today, the brave American and Allied forces are keeping watch along the sands and off the shores of Saudi Arabia.
President Bush making a speech about the Persian Gulf. Could it contain a secret code word which can only be heard by listening to the speech backwards? A longtime aide to Rhode Island Senator Claiborne Pell apparently believes the president and other top officials are hiding the code word in speeches about the Gulf crisis. In a letter to Defense Secretary Cheney, Pell's special assistant Scott Jones says using a technique called reverse speech therapy, he and others keep hearing the word Simone. Jones says in case Simone is a code word, it might not be in the national interest to let it be known. Cheney is preparing a response. The Pentagon spokesman says he has no knowledge of code words. Pell's office says Jones violated office policy and he's been reprimanded. The office says he exercised poor judgment writing the letter on official Senate stationery. The Congresswoman Claudine Schneider, who is fighting to take Pell's Senate seat in a close race, says this will help her efforts.
I must say that it seems very bizarre and extremely obtuse to me. So I question, what its value is. I am not aware of anything like this going on in the House of Representatives. Jones is the only congressional aide for parapsychology. He makes about $50,000 a year. Senator Pell has a long-time interest in paranormal topics like flying saucers and DSP. He admits his aide's claims sound wacky, but insists, in his words, there may be some merit. Experts believe the Pentagon's interest in the paranormal runs deeper than officials care to admit. There are persistent reports of experiments with psychics, but no one's willing to confirm anything about reverse speech therapy, and why anyone would want to hide the word Simone in a presidential speech remains a mystery. John Holloman, CNN, Washington.